We have, as Greens, applauded the decision of the Greek people to vote for a positive alternative to the politics of austerity. And we support their right to democratic self-determination. We're watching with great compassion as we see the suffering of people who are victims of the financial markets and not the authors of their own fates. We are appalled at the suggestion that pensioners should see their incomes cut, that the poor should face paying more for their energy so that distant creditors can benefit. In the months since the Greek election, negotiations have made clear that the Eurozone is actually a neoliberal disciplining device. The clarity of will of the Greek people has made this explicit. We're all suffering attacks on our democratic and social rights because of the neoliberal ideology. But Greece is suffering the most, is at the most extreme of the examples of us all. And we need to stand in solidarity and resist these attacks on the rights that we have taken for granted for 70 years. Green MEPs have called for an end to the inhumane demands for economically unfeasible conditions. Greece is facing a humanitarian disaster, with the healthcare system in particular in urgent need of support. Hospitals are now unable even to ensure a basic level of care. 3 million Greek citizens currently have no sickness insurance and rely on healthcare provided by volunteer doctors and nurses in charity clinics funded by donations. EU finance ministers are the ones who are being realistic, not the Greek government. Greece cannot pay these debts, and a restructuring and debt forgiveness based on legal principle, recognising some of this debt as odious, is urgently necessary, because what happens in Greece is of vital importance to Europe and to the world. Democracy is being tested. If the EU challenges the democratic will of the people in order to allow the greed for wealth and power of financiers and corporations to prevail, this represents a serious threat to the very principle of democracy. We cannot afford to be under the thumb of these bankers, these financiers, the rich. We cannot afford them anymore. We cannot afford the rich anymore. The decisions they are making about their priorities and their values need to be turned on their head. We need people before profit. We need proper values, humanitarian values. We need to stand together. It's not just Greece, but here and everywhere around the world. We need a social future, one that benefits us and not the profiteers. Thank you very much.
Thank you.